Welcome back to the channel. If you been here, if you new here, welcome. Hopefully you like the content. So we finna get right into it because there's some breaking news. This just broke out today. The Trump administration has officially sued Chicago. We knew it was coming, but they have finally put out the post that Pam Bondi has went on ahead and went in and finally got it official. So now they are now going to go ahead and get these immigration sanctuary city policies out the way because they're saying that they are interfering, blocking federal authorities from enforcing immigration laws. Now, being here in America, being here in Chicago, I could tell you, they doing the same thing that the rest of them doing, because they're criminals. So the criminals are gonna do what criminals do, no matter where they at. They robbing, they stealing, they killing, and they also, gun trade, smuggling drugs, all of that. I mean, it's the same thing that they was doing down there. So, and they kicking it with our criminals. You know what I'm saying? They kicking it with the native criminals. They learning the lay of the land so they could get ready to take over. The ones that would accept them, they are kicking it in the neighborhoods. So let's get into it. It's a 22-page lawsuit filed by the U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi on her first day on the job. Alleged that the sanctuary policies in place by the state of Illinois, the city of Chicago, and Cook County obstruct the federal government. So now the reason why they have to sue them individually, because I'm gonna jump right to that, is because each one has their own like law to prevent each level of law enforcement from getting involved. So to so you see how deep it's like. So Chicago got a law, like it says right here. So the lawsuit specifically references Illinois Trust Act, Chicago's welcoming city ordinance, and and Cook County policy for responding to ICE detention. So Illinois, our state troopers and sheriffs, and Cook County, our state troopers and sheriffs, and then Chicago, our police department. So it was the Illinois Trust Act was erected in 2017, prevents state and local law enforcement from assisting the federal government with civil immigration enforcement, but allows coordination when there is a federal criminal warrant, according to the fact sheet describing the law provided by the Office of Democratic Governor J.B. Pritzker. We can't stand him. Um, Chicago's welcoming city and Cook County's policy. It basically the same thing. Like I said, it basically bars any government official or anybody that's like a government contractor to interfere. So even outside of the police, right? Let's say you are a council member, a alderman, a city worker. You know what I mean? Like if you was just working for like the water department, like you can't say nothing on no level. You know what I'm saying? Prevents local, but see, eh, um, it says law enforcement and all of this, but trust me, it goes like that too. Like, can nobody dealing in the government and local government in Illinois can interfere? So it was the Bipartisan Trust Act signed in law by a Republican governor. He has always been compliant with federal law and still is today. Illinois will defend our laws that prioritize policy. Prioritize police resources for fighting crime, while enabling state law enforcement to assist with arresting violent criminals. Call said. Instead of working with us to support local law enforcement, the Trump administration is making it more difficult to protect the public, just like they did when Trump pardoned the. Now I did a story on this over here on this channel. I did a story on this already. Really, it was a story about Fonnie Willis and what's going on with her and this whole debacle with that. And so, if you want some more information about that, you go ahead and check out that video I did on Fonnie Willis. So A spokesperson for Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson, didn't immediately respond. So they not even really coming out. And you know he's been defying. He's always been speaking out against it since Trump said anything. And in the following weeks, Trump did blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you know, when I bend a break on the sanctuary laws, like he been saying. And last month, the Chicago City Council voted down voted down a proposal that would have erased laws barring city officials from cooperating with federal immigration authorities who are targeting individuals involved in violent crimes. Are you out your mind? And that's what I just said. Even the city city officials. So not only are the law enforcement people are tied but with their hands behind their back because of these laws. City officials. So, like I said, an alderman, and because this will be, you know, saying a city official, it could be a wide variety of things saying a city official. Because if you work for the city, you will be a city official, right? Like I said, if you work for the water department or whatever department you work for, you are considered a city official. You know, you might not be on the political side of things, but you work for the city. You're officially paid by the city, so you're funded by tax dollars. So they will consider you a city official. So technically, nobody who works for Chicago or the state of Illinois can do anything to help ICE detain violent individuals. That's insane. They voted down a proposal that will have erased the laws that for city council to help immigration for violent offenders. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on now, people. Like I just can't do it. But that's the end of the article, and I'm telling you, like being here, I seen it. I seen them with the EBT cards. I seen how much they was getting. I was seeing how, you know, when it first started happening, it was crazy too because when it first started happening, over by my job over by my old job, it's a police station. And I would see them all in front of the police station, all that, like they just be hanging out there. I'm like, damn, like these a lot of people that need, you know, court summonses or you know not court but disappearances and paying off a ticket or trying to put a complaint in. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of domestic because at first I was seeing a lot of women and I see a few men, but they were older. And then I started seeing a lot of younger guys that would be at the police station. I mean, they would be tents, mattresses. I mean, they'd be laid out in the grass. They was deep. And I remember when they was first starting to migrate and they first hit Chicago, it looked insane, and it still does. It looked crazy because they was at police stations, sleeping in the lobbies and sleeping in the front yard with tents. And they had, I'm talking about if you walk past the station, you could look because you know how most police stations they got all the glass in the front, you know, and you could look in and see the front desk. It'll be mattresses in that doorway because people will put them down and sleep on the ground. So they'll pick them up during the day and they'll put them on the benches and so they'll be off the ground or they'll just stand them straight up with some cardboard underneath it. And you would just see all this like it was like a tent city in around the police station. It was crazy. So with that, man, I'm up out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you leave some feedback. Let me know if you're really feeling the content. If you want to see me report on something or anything like that, hit me up on TikTok. You could send me anything from you know on TikTok if you got it. I'm gonna have my other social medias up pretty soon. But if you really want to get at me on social media right now, if you still got TikTok, hit me up on TikTok or just drop a comment down in the section below. But yeah, that's crazy. Stopping city officials from helping deport violent offenders, that's insane. Like that is crazy. Like that's wild. I mean violent offenders. I I'm just so done. Like I'm just like I'm stunned. I'm just so stunned. I remember when they was talking about something last month, but I didn't know that that's what was actually going on. Wow, wow. With that, I'm officially out of here, man. Peace. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave some feedback in the comment. Go follow my TikTok and get at me over there if you still got it. I'm out of here. Peace.